Welcome back to the Car Update today. We are talking about one of the most desirable luxury SUVs in the world. A vehicle that blends comfort, technology, prestige, and everyday practicality in a way few others can. This is the 2026 Mercedes-Benz GLC. And if there is one model that truly represents modern Mercedes luxury in a compact SUV form, this is it. The GLC has always been important for Mercedes-Benz. It sits in that sweet spot where it is not too large for city life, not too small for family needs, and premium enough to feel special every single day. For 2026, Mercedes continues refining that formula with smarter technology, cleaner styling, upgraded materials, electrified powertrains, and the kind of road presence buyers expect from the three-pointed star. The first time you see the 2026 GLC, the design feels instantly familiar, but noticeably sharper. Mercedes did not redesign it just for attention. Instead, they evolved it carefully. The front end carries a more sculpted grille, sleek LED headlamps, smoother bumper detailing, and a premium face that feels modern without losing elegance. The grille remains one of the strongest visual signatures. Whether in standard trim, AMG line, or sportier packages, it gives the GLC confidence. The Chrome Star, centered in the grille, immediately tells people what this vehicle is before they even read the badge. The headlights are slimmer now and more intelligent than ever. Depending on trim, advanced LED lighting systems offer adaptive beam control, sharper nighttime visibility, and premium lighting animations when you unlock the vehicle. It is one of those small touches that owners appreciate every day. Move to the side, and the proportions are exactly why the GLC works so well. Strong shoulder lines, balanced ride height, subtle muscular arches, and a shape that looks upscale from every angle. It is athletic without trying too hard. The wheel options range from elegant designs to aggressive AMG-inspired styles, and higher trims can feature larger alloys that completely transform the stance of the SUV, even standing still. The GLC feels expensive. At the rear, Mercedes keeps things tasteful. LED taillights are crisp and modern. The tailgate is cleanly designed, and the bumper integrates exhaust styling or EV-inspired, lower trim depending on variant. It is polished rather than flashy. Now let's open the door, because the cabin is where Mercedes-Benz often separates itself from rivals. Step inside the 2026 GLC, and you are welcomed by a space that feels far more premium than many people expect from this class. The dashboard design is elegant and flowing. Materials feel carefully selected. Soft touch surfaces, aluminum trim, wood accents on some versions, contrast stitching, and ambient lighting create a cabin that feels genuinely luxurious. The center display remains one of the highlights. Mercedes' portrait-style infotainment screen looks clean. It controls navigation, climate functions, media, cameras, vehicle settings, and connected features through the latest MBUX system. Recent GLC models already use a large central screen, and the 2026 model continues that digital-first layout. The response speed is sharp, graphics are crisp, and voice control is one of the better systems in the industry. You can ask for navigation, temperature changes, or simple commands naturally, making daily driving easier. Ahead of the driver, the digital instrument cluster is customizable. You can choose classic layouts, sport themes, navigation-focused views, or efficiency displays, depending on mood and driving style. Now imagine driving at night. Ambient lighting glows softly through the cabin. The screens are clear but not harsh. The steering wheel feels rich in your hands. Quiet music plays through the sound system while city lights reflect across the dash. That is where the GLC feels special. Now, let's talk seating comfort. Front seats are supportive, comfortable, and designed for long journeys. Higher trims may include heating, ventilation, memory settings, and advanced contour functions. Rear passengers also get strong space for the segment. With good legroom and comfortable seat angles, cargo practicality remains a major strength. The GLC gives buyers the premium feel of a luxury SUV while still being genuinely useful for luggage, shopping, family trips, and daily life. Current published figures show solid cargo capacity with seats up and significantly more when folded. Now let's move to the powertrain. For many markets, The 2026 GLC 300 continues with a 2.0-liter turbocharged four-cylinder paired with mild hybrid assistance. Current listed output is around 255 horsepower with 295 pounds-ft of torque, connected to a 9-speed automatic transmission and available for a matte all-wheel drive and in the real world. This setup makes a lot of sense. It feels stronger than the engine size suggests. Mild hybrid assistance helps smooth stop-start operation, improves response, and supports efficiency. Around town, it feels refined. On the highway, it cruises confidently. When needed, it has enough punch for merging and overtaking without drama. Mercedes quotes quick acceleration for the class, with published 0 to 60 miles per hour figures around 6 seconds, depending on trim dot. That means the GLC is not just comfortable, it is properly brisk. Now, if performance is your priority, AMG versions raise the excitement significantly, with stronger engines, sport suspension, more aggressive styling, and louder personality. But for most buyers, the standard GLC powertrain already delivers a very balanced mix of performance and luxury. Now, let's talk ride quality, where Mercedes' reputation matters. The 2026 GLC is designed to isolate harshness, reduce cabin noise, and make everyday roads feel smoother. Suspension tuning favors comfort while still maintaining enough control through corners. Optional adaptive systems can improve this even further, depending on market and trim. Drive it in traffic, and it feels easy. Drive it on highways, and it feels stable. Drive it on longer trips, and fatigue stays low. That is exactly what luxury SUVs should do. Steering is light enough for parking, yet stable enough at speed. Cameras, parking sensors, and automated assistance make tight urban spaces far less stressful. Now, technology and safety, Mercedes typically loads the GLC with features such as blind spot monitoring, lane keeping assistance, adaptive cruise control, emergency braking support, parking assistance, surround view cameras, and connected app functions. Current GLC listings also show standard blind spot warning and rear cross-traffic systems. These systems matter most, not when showing off features, but when they quietly help avoid mistakes and reduce stress. Now let's talk fuel economy. For a premium all-wheel drive SUV, the GLC remains efficient. Current published numbers for the mild hybrid GLC 304 MATIC around 26 mpg combined. With stronger highway returns, that means buyers are not forced to sacrifice. Every practical concern for luxury now price. Current 2026 GLC listings show a starting MSRP around $51,550 for the GLC 304 MATIC US, before options and higher trims. Fully equipped versions of AMG models climb much higher, and that leads to one of the biggest truths about Mercedes. Ownership for base price gets you into vehicle. The options create the dream spec. Premium paint, larger wheels, upgraded interior trims, driver assistance packages, panoramic roof, premium audio, and AMG styling can raise the final price quickly. But many buyers gladly pay it because the daily experience feels elevated. Now, who is this SUV for? It is for someone who wants luxury without oversized dimensions. For families who want comfort and safety. For professionals who want image and practicality together. For drivers who value refinement and raw aggression. For people who want one vehicle that can do nearly everything. That is why the GLC remains so popular. Imagine a normal weekend. Morning commute feels calm. Weekend. Dinner arrival feels premium. Airport. Run is effortless. Road trip is comfortable. Weather feels secure. That flexibility is where the GLC wins. It doesn't need to be the wildest SUV in the class. It just needs to be the one people enjoy living with every day. And for many buyers, that matters more than any spec sheet battle. So the 2026 Mercedes-Benz GLC continues doing what Mercedes intended from the start, giving buyers a luxury SUV that feels elegant, modern, practical, and genuinely satisfying to own. That balance is exactly